I've got half a pint of the Titanic iceberg, that's 4.1 ABV, and Dan has the Vixen Old Peculiar Assassin, which is 5.4 ABV, and it came to £8.30. This is such a lovely little pub. You've got beer mats all over. Here in the Green Dragon Inn now in Whitby. This is a really interesting place. We paid £11.10 for a bag of scampi fries and some KP salted nuts and half of the Green Dragon Pilsner, pint of the Whitby Stout. Yeah. Oh, we're doing 4 pubs now and we're getting a bit spaffed. I can't film my nose. Welcome back to the channel. Dan and I are at the top of the 199 steps. Down into the town, so why don't you join us on the pub crawl? Let's go. This is Blackpool's Yard. They do tapas. It's a traditional pub. They don't have space for yet. This is intriguing. And on the side, at one time, stables. So you would have had your coaches or horses come in and rest at the Vixen, 5.4 ABV, Osset, 3.4, Botany, and the Titanic iceberg. I might have to try the Titanic. So we're going to go in here, and they have handmade dog bandanas for £2.50 each. And the money goes to the Whitby RNLI, which is a good cause. Excellent. So I'm going to go in here and try the cask ale. I've got half a pint of the Titanic iceberg, that's 4.1 ABV, and Dan has the Vixen Old Peculiar Assassin, which is 5.4 ABV, and it came to £8.30. This is such a lovely little pub. You've got beer mats all over the top. It's tiny, it's wonderful. I love the detail, as I said, outside on the windows. It's very in keeping with the area. What is the world? Look at that, thank you. Thank you very much. So we're going to have this. A lovely lady's told us that there's a room in the back as well, so we'll have a look at that in a minute as well. Anyway, Sancha.
That carpet looks quite popular, isn't it? That's the same as in our hotel room.
Yes, it is.
Here's the back.
That yard is private, it's not part of the pub. The old chocolate shop is forever doing this. Chocolate is lovely here with quartz.
Yes, here we are.
So this is the back. We've got all sorts here. We've got different crisps and snacks. What a choice for small clients. This is wonderful.
Well, that's why we've got the tagline just up there. We do our best to offer as many different things as possible.
So I hope we're vlogging, I hope
That's quite alright.
And then there's lots of low and no alcohol here.
For those who are driving.
Now, those are thought, you see, you don't have to have Guinness. You've got Mount Peculiar and Beavertown. Beavertown's lovely, and the Adams Ghost Ship. And Griffin. Well, we've done the Black Horse and been to the Black Horse Yard, so now we're at the White Horse Yard. So I guess we need to take a look at the White Horse in Griffin. It's only fair.
There's the Griffin, there's the white horse.
The Griffin. And hopefully it's just a pub. Oh, 12 till 10. Crab sandwiches, fries, alcohol. See, that's beautiful Jura. And Tatansha. And all the corks. This is a sweet little place as well. Ghosts. Haunted.
Hotel Helga Maria, Sarah the ghost of a servant. Mrs. Bower slipped and bled to death in the steps below the inn. She made me feel very uncomfortable and unwelcome. She's not. I don't feel uncomfortable and unwelcome, so she's probably got a day off.
It was also used as a meeting place for explorers Captain J.F. Cook and William Scoresby,
Yeah.
who hired and fixed their crews from here.
Oh, you saw Scoresby's house.
It closed in 1939 on the day of the Battle of the River Plate, having fallen into dereliction in post-war years when it was predominantly used as storage for local fisheries nets and pots. The building was acquired and extended by local builder Stuart Perkins in 1982. The restoration process took 11 years to complete and created an authentic period atmosphere throughout the accommodation. And then it reopened in 1993 and built around an outstanding restaurant with an enviable reputation for seasonal local cuisine. This is lovely.
Yeah.
We've both got a Gordon's Dry Gin, tonic. This place has become quite popular with the rich and famous. Celebrities who've dined here include Michael Caine, Brian Ferry, the Queen's cousin Viscount Linley, Linda Gray, who was in Dallas, Mickey Flanagan, and celebrity chefs including the late Gary Rhodes, Brian Turner and Ainsley Harriott, who have cooked in the kitchen. I must say it's very nice. I do like the bottles across here. That's a nice feature. And they are quite popular for cocktails here, which are maybe a ballpark figure of £10, £12, which is quite reasonable. It's not extortionate whatsoever. So having enjoyed a very lovely, refreshing gin, although there's a stiff breeze, it's been over 21 degrees today, and read about the ghosts here, a number of them, and also the history of the place, which is fascinating, and yes, Charles Dickens was here. We are going to our next location, so walk there with us now. We're here in the Green Dragon Inn now in Whitby. This is a really interesting place. We paid £11.10 for a bag of scampi fries and some KP salty nuts and half of the Green Dragon Pilsner, pint of the Whitby Stout.
Yes.
So, slow shout.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is a lovely place. You can buy stuff to take away with you as well. There's loads of choice in bottles and presentation boxes. So you know if some dealers can't join you on the trip, you can take something back to remember you by. This is down the side street. It's got quite a lot of character. We're trying to go to as many places as possible that have character. All the pubs we've visited so far are small, and they've got bench type, more communal seating. So it encourages you to speak to each other rather than just flick through your mobile phone. And the people are friendly. There's a different vibe from what you might get from, say, a football pub or, say, a fun pub, for example. And this is the kind of place we like, something with a bit of history and something that's quirky, something that sets it apart from the rest. So we're going to enjoy our drink here, and we've been told that the Quirky bar just up the road is also something that we need to visit, so we'll go there next. So, what do you think about your stout? Is your Whitby stout nice?
It's very nice. It's a cask conditioned stout, so it's not as smooth as Guinness, which has been, well, it's been heavily processed.
Yes.
So this is the proper stout.
Yes.
It's still fairly smooth.
Is it smooth?
You can taste the alcohol. It's probably stronger than Guinness.
Yes.
It's actually very nice.
And what kind of a flavour does it have? Is it chocolate or coffee, or what sort of flavour does it have? What profile? Quite hoppy.
For a stout.
Would you have it again? Do you like it?
Yeah. I always like cask conditioned stouts.
My Pilsner's nice.
I'm still making sense, aren't I?
Yes, you are. You're making sense. My Pilsner's very drinkable. If I drink many more of those, I would be absolutely spaffed. And these cushions are Middle Earth. And this is the Quirky Den from the Green Dragon, which is very nice. I could have drunk more of that Pilsner and fallen under the table. It feeds them. And I think, as it's been recommended by a local person, we're going to have to go in.
I don't think necessarily.
Let's do it. Cash preferred. Card accepted, but cash preferred. Cash is king. Now we're in the Quirky Den. This is pub number 4. And I must say, I really like this place. I love the rock music as well. And they've got some really cool t-shirts there. I really like this place. I like the plates here as tables. I like the vibe. And the gentleman on the bar is really helpful and has told us where to drink next. And there's a few pubs that we've heard of and there's a few pubs that we haven't. So we're just going to take it as it comes because we're supposed to be having a curry at 7 p.m. So let's see if we actually make it there.
What have you got to drink?
I have got half of the Pennine IPA.
And I've got the pint of the Feasting XB.
And it was £1.75 only for that.
For some Pringles.
And some Pringles, which is brilliant by the way. I love this place. So we can see from the writing over the top that this was built around 1639, so it's quite early 17th century. And the sign outside says there are no strangers here, only friends. Everybody here is really friendly. Now this I must say, look at that lovely amber colour there. It's very hoppy and it is quite delicious. I could easily drink a couple of these without any problem at all. This is fantastic. I would give this place probably a 9.5 out of 10. Really recommend. What's yours like, Dan?
This is Feasting XB. It's really well balanced. I can just about string a sentence together. Feasting XB is really well balanced. Not too heavy, not too malty.
Excellent. What mark would you give this place and the beer?
9.5 out of 10, I think.
Excellent.
Take the beer well.
I definitely recommend this place. It's fabulous.
Simple.
Yes. And it's had many different lifetimes.
It's been all sorts of things. It's been a house, it's been a fridge, a sail maker, greengrocer.
So, the Quirky Den, Whitby, you've got to come here, especially if you like rock music and skulls. Going on here, and something illegal. Oh, we're doing 4 pubs now, and we're getting a bit spaffed. I can't feel my nose, but we think we can fit in a couple of pubs. We can fit in the Ship, which has been recommended to us by that lovely gentleman at the Quirky Den, and the Waiting Room, which everybody recommends. And if we end up at the Indian 10 minutes late, so be it. And if they don't like that, then they can it. Look down, there's loads of ships and boats in the harbour. This is like a galleon, like a pirate ship. Ship ahoy! Ahoy! Jim lad! Ship ahoy! We're at the waiting room. This is in Whitby station. It's an interesting use of the station because there's a few businesses in the station. And they close usually earlier than a lot of places. They close at 10 and 9 on a Monday and Tuesday. Unfortunately it's card and contactless only, but we were warned about this at the Quirky Den. We really want to try this place though because it's been highly recommended. And I think we need to visit it. It's been recommended by many different people on TripAdvisor and Google and so on and so forth, search engines. It's a marker pub. And I just think we need to pay to visit. Everybody local agrees it's a must. So let's go and investigate and have another glass of the oldie amber nectar and see what we think. will it slip down the throat? Most probably. We haven't found anything here in Whitby that doesn't. Let's away. Well, we've had a lovely time here. We were talking to a couple of gentlemen over here.
With their dogs.
With their dogs. We just used the public facilities, which is a unisex toilet. And after use, you lock it with a key that you then hand back to the bar, which ensures that people off the street can't just abuse the system and use the loo. They have to come and actually buy a drink if they want to have a tiddle. And I feel quite tiddled.
What have you got to drink?
Do you know, I can't remember.
Some sort of IPA. This is a
It's an IPA.
cappuccino stout, and it does taste quite coffee-y.
I can't remember. At this point I'm spaffed. And we're going to go to the ship now and get a little bit more spaffed before we have our baby Murray saying sunshine.
Cheers. And here's the platform at Whitby Station.
Out of the pub into the station.
And it's still got some of its original regional railways signage. So let's go to the last port of call before we have our curry, which is the ship.
Ship ahoy! And look, CBK Solicitors was once Wellington Booths. George Thompson dealer in reliable pianos and organs, tuning and repairing a speciality.
And my predecessors.
That would have been a job for Dan.
Yes.
He'd have been amazing at it. Look at that.
No.
I love that. It's
Love the Art
beautiful.
Nouveau styled
Gorgeous.
tiling.
These are faience tiles.
Yeah.
And the faience technique dates back to Egyptian times when they had faience beads that are still found engraved even now from the Bronze Age. Isn't it shiny and glossy? I love that shade of green. There's different hues in there. And I love this.
Love the Art Nouveau
The Art
lettering.
Nouveau is beautiful. I love the Art Nouveau period. Very nice. Well, I think we probably walked past this shop. And we can't be bothered to go back because the curry house is just over there. We're going to try the George. We have no idea what this place is like, except it's a Tetley.
It's got some nice
It's a good Yorkshire.
stained glass windows.
It's got beautiful stained glass windows. So we're going to try this place. Hopefully it won't be Sky and BT's football. But we'll give it a go.
We'll give it a go.
One last.
Let's go in.
We'll not phone slightly. We've still got a good range of beers. I've got half a Dinbar, Dan's got Waff and Atlantic, which we can do as well. Lots of Doom.
Same brewery.
I personally love Dinbar.
Cheers.
I've been drinking it for years since we started going to Cornwall before we were married. I really like it. He's got the Atlantic, half the Atlantic. And I'm not as au fait with that, it's a pale. I've got more of a head on mine. That's probably a one finger ahead.
Yeah.
Nice amber colour. Quite mellow, you can taste the malt as well. Very pleasant, very smooth. I always like this one. It smells of malt a little bit, but I just find it easy drinking. Dan, he hasn't got much of a head on his.
No, I haven't got much of a head.
It's slightly more citrusy as you get with lots of pale ale. It's quite hoppy, so it's got that kind of West Coast. It's nice. Again, it's quite drinkable. I think this one will go really well with the curry. This you can have easily on its own or with food. It's very easy drinking, very smooth. It just depends what style you like. Dan's used the public conveniences here.
It's clean.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
We really enjoyed this pub. It was a really good vibe. There's some sport on the tally, but everybody was friendly. The bar staff were friendly. The drinks were good. As a former interior design student and admirer of anything to do with architecture, I really admired the way the renovations have been carried out to retain its original Victorian charm and enhance its features, including the smoked windows and the stained glass windows and the fireplace and the faience tiles outside of the building, and I really thought the chandeliers lent an extra bit of charm to the interior of the pub. It made us feel like we were at a house party with a load of friends. Thank you for joining us on our little pub crawl around Whitby. We've taken several lovely pubs. Don't ask me how many, I'll put it up above. I think it's 5 or 6. I'm feeling quite mellow, and we're going to go in here now for a Wednesday banquet and a pint of Cobra. So, you know, we've had a nice time, we've had a lot. This is the Passage to India, Whitby. It's got a 4-star food hygiene rating. Smells delicious though. Don't be put off by 4 or 3. Sometimes it's just to do with paperwork, because these places are so busy they don't get the chance to do the paperwork and they get marked down for it, which doesn't seem fair to me. It's lovely and clean. And we booked in person yesterday and they were very receptive and welcoming. What else can I say really? It smells good. So this is where we're going. So thanks for watching. Please put your comments below. Love to hear what you think of our travels this evening with the old pipe pot. And please share and subscribe. Ding that old notification bell. Ding a ding 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 ding. And we will see you again soon, very soon, for the next one. Until then, bye for now. And remember, Slancha.